that shows how China and the rest of the world responded. So December 10th, that was one of the earliest known coronavirus patients in China. It wasn't until the 31st of December, 3 weeks later, that China tells the World Health Organization, hey, we've got a bit of a problem here. It was then on January 31st, a month after that President Trump restricted flights from China and travel from China, because apparently the White House was already getting indications that this thing was a lot worse than the Chinese government was leading us to believe. And then, if you look down at the bottom of the chart, as of March 19th, China is reporting no new local cases. Do you believe that, Dr. Grant?
The no new local cases, it really seems contradicted by what we're hearing about a lockdown going on in a different province of China. And I think it just shows us that what the Chinese Communist Party is trying to do now is to cover this up. I think they thought they could get away with a cover-up, and they're trying to extend that, and then of course with their propaganda offensive to try to shed blame on other countries and change that dialogue. But the fact remains, our National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien has said, and he sees the intelligence to know, that they covered things up for 2 months. And just like you showed in that timeline, we know that there were cases as early as November. China is supposed to report any new virus to the World Health Organization within 24 hours, and yet they really waited 2 months to report COVID-19.
Senator Marsha Blackburn told Sean Hannity that China should be made to pay. Listen.
And of course, they should compensate us. They should waive some of their debt. They should compensate these victims and these families. We need to begin to talk about an exit strategy. We need to be talking about how we are going to bring manufacturing back to the United States, how we bring our pharmaceutical manufacturing back, and our supply chains. And that is also a way we can make China pay.
In a few seconds, Dr. Grant, do you agree?
It sounds good to me, and I'd add that the World Health Organization really needs a top-to-bottom look. The WHO needs to investigate how this happened and show that they can be a responsible actor. They've really got a lot to answer for, and so does China.
This as China joins the UN Human Rights Commission. Dr. Grant, we appreciate your time tonight. Thank you.